What is music in yoga? When in a yoga session, we focus on our breath. We become immersed in the music of yoga. The sound of breath is the melody. The gap between breath sets the rhythm. The pace of breath is the beat. This harmony then becomes the music. Namaste. Hello and welcome to I.Y.E.R, Integrated Yoga Exercise Routine, Class 51. Namaste. My name is Sundar I.Y.E.R and thank you for taking this class. I have a wonderful pose to teach you today, as you can see here. So if you don't have a brick or this kind of bolster, you may want to just pause and get it from wherever you have kept it, so that when we're in the middle of the class, you may want to keep this handy. Let's get started with Vajrasana and take it from there. All right. Vajrasana is that second level of warm-up. So we're going to finish all this in one exhalation up, one deep inhalation and exhalation, and then we come down, one exhalation twist, one exhalation twist. So we keep track of how many exhalations we do. All right, let's begin. Breathe in. As you breathe out, stretch your hands and interlock your fingers. After your exhalation, breathe in again. And as you breathe out, drop your head back and stretch. Exhale. One more. Breathe in. Feel your chest expanding. Fill your lungs. And then as you breathe out, stretch the spine. Stretch the spine. Excellent. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, come down gently with hands from the side. Taking a deep breath. We are going for a twist. As you breathe out, twist to your right side. We know how this is done by now. And one swift exhalation. As you complete the exhalation, you cross the comfort zone. Now hold it there. Breathe in and out once. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to the starting position. Breathe in, the other side. As you breathe out, twist. Complete exhalation. Hold it there and breathe in and out for one cycle. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, breathe in. And as you breathe out, come back to the starting position. I'm going to skip the crouching pose today. I'm going straight to the tiger pose because, like I said, we need to spend time on a new asana. I would rather skip a few other poses in a class where I'm introducing a new pose. We focus on that pose, learn it, and then include the other poses back. So let's get started with the tiger pose. We know how that is done. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, come on all fours. Breathe in. As you breathe out, take the right leg back, toes pointed out. Excellent. Keep your head up, look straight ahead. Wonderful. Breathe in and out. Now we're taking the knee to the chest or knee to the face, as close as you can. Every exhalation, breathe in. As you exhale, bring it close. Breathe in. As you exhale, take it back. Breathe in. As you exhale, get it close. And finish exhalation. Breathe in. As you exhale, take it back. One more round. Breathe in. As you exhale, get it close. Breathe in. Exhale and take the leg back. Hold it there. We're going to raise the left hand up. So breathe in. As you breathe out, raise the left hand up. Fingers pointed out. Toes pointed out. Excellent. Hold it there. Now focus on the balance of your body. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Once again, breathe in. And as you breathe out, come back on all fours. The other side, breathe in. As you breathe out, raise the left leg up, toes pointed out, chest up and straight. Now there might be a slight arch because the legs are going like this. Don't raise it too high because we don't want to do this. We want to be here. Excellent. Now, knees to the chest or knees to the face, as close as you can. Breathe in. As you exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale and go back. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale as you go back. One more time. Breathe in as you breathe out. Get it close. Breathe in. As you breathe out, take it back. Hold your foot up there. Raise the right hand up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, raise the right hand. Stretch it out in front. Feel the toes at the back. Feel the two extremities of your body, the fingertip and the toe. Now, is your body weight equally distributed? Yes, it is. Now focus on your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, come back on all fours. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to the starting position. Now, what I'm going to do from here, I want you to sit here and watch the new exercise I'm going to teach you. It's a very popular pose. You would have heard it. If you heard the name yoga, you would have heard the name dog pose. In Sanskrit, the word for dog is SVANA. SVANA, SVANA, S-V-A-N-A. S as in Sam, V as in Victor. You can see that on your screen, I believe. SVANA means dog, the dog pose. So if you've heard of yoga, you would have heard of the dog pose, the upward dog and the downward dog. So today, I'm going to teach you Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Urdhva is flip, Mukha is face. So the upward dog, it's easily translated, not literally, but easily translated as upward dog. So for this, I recommend, if you're absolutely beginning this for the first time, there's a lot of strain on the wrists for this exercise. So I recommend that you use these two bricks, which is the ideal one. Now, if you don't have the brick, then you can use a bolster. And I'm going to show you both how this is done using both. All right. So for now, I'm going to start with the brick, and then I'll show you with the bolster. I come up on all fours. I use the brick here, and I place my palms. Now, if you see, the distance of the brick is shoulder width distance. It's not too close. It's not too far. Okay, I don't want to start like this. The dog, just become a dog. Okay, shoulder width apart. All right, from here, just watch it here and we'll do it together. Once I'm all set, once again, see, I'm not leaning too far back. I'm leaning, see this? This is perpendicular to the floor. As always, you're not going all the way here. Excellent. Now, you remember this. What do I do here? I breathe in. And as I breathe out, I get my hip as close to my wrist as possible. Okay? Now, I want you to observe. Just sit and observe. Don't start doing it, because then you're focused on what you're doing. I want you to observe here. Watch my knees off the floor, if you can. Now, some of you might find it impossible to do this. So start with this. But then those of you who can, push your knee above the ground. Excellent. See my heels here? Keep it close. Wonderful. And then watch my hip getting closer and closer, and as upright as possible. Stretching like a dog. This is a final pose. This is where I want you to be. Now, let's try this together. And before that, let me quickly show you the final pose. If I'm using a bolster, let's say you don't have a brick, you just have a bolster. That's perfectly fine. Same thing, keep your hand shoulder width apart. Get them here when you breathe in. And as you breathe out, you want height. You want height. This helps you when you're a beginner. Now, as you progress, and you don't need this for some of you, you can straight away do the Svanasana from here. But like I said, there's a lot of strain on the wrist, and I don't want you to hurt yourself. Just like the ankles, these are very weak, unless you've been doing weightlifting and things like that. These are weak, so don't put too much pressure and hurt yourself, which is why I strongly recommend using a brick or a bolster. And I don't have this now, but I use steady push-up bars at home when I do push-ups, so you can use those bars too. Anything that keeps you a little above the ground, because when you do that, You see, when I'm on my fingers here, I get height, it's more comfortable. So use these bricks this way, this way. You can even, if it still hurts you with this, you can even come like this. I want you to pay attention here. See where I placed the brick? I'm holding it this way. Lesser strain on my wrist. This might be more strain. If it's too much strain, come to the edge of the brick and hold it like this. All right, let's try this together. I'm going to use the brick. We are sitting in Vajrasana. Wonderful. Breathe in. As you breathe out, just come on all fours. Don't jump into becoming a dog. Not yet. Now, when you're here, first thing you want to check is how far apart are my hands. This is just as you do in the cobra pose, which is why we first learn the cobra pose, correct? So because eventually from the cobra pose, we'll be getting into the dog pose. But we are not there yet. We're going to learn this separately for now. Shoulder width apart. All right, number one. Number two, come to the edge of the brick if you can. Like I have placed my fingertips over the brick here. All right, now you breathe in. And as you breathe out, take one leg back, take the other leg back, and try and lift your body up. You see this, how I'm going down? See my shoulders here once again, just like the cobra pose. See the shoulders here? Excellent. Now from here, push yourself up. This is why there is strain on the wrist. It's a very powerful, intense pose. Now, this is set. Focus on your knees. Keep your toes out. See my heels? It's out. Get it close. This is the dog pose. Be in that. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back. Relax. Now, I know your wrists are hurting. You remember the warm-up? Excellent. Just shake it slightly. Shake it slightly. That's why I keep insisting on the warm-up, because these are the parts of the body you're going to use. Rotate it clockwise, counterclockwise, the other wrist. We're going to do it one more time, and then we'll settle down for breathing, because it's important for us to focus in this class and learn the Svanasana. Okay, let's do it again. Are we ready? Breathe in. As you breathe out, now the bricks are placed, so you come straight to the position here. Breathe in. As you breathe out, get to the position. Shoulders. Don't let your neck sink into the shoulders. Raise it up. Get height. Get your waist as close to your wrist as possible. Go up. There you go. And arch back. Feet together, knees together. Knees above the ground if you can. If you cannot, that's fine. Push yourself up. Okay, breathe in. And as you breathe out, place your knee on the ground first and slowly come back to Vajrasana. Put the bricks away or the bolster away. Let's finish up with the moon pose, because that counters the dog pose, and then we'll relax. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, stretch. Breathe in as you breathe out. All major movements of the body is done while breathing out. Place your chin, place your tip of the nose, or place whatever you can comfortably. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, breathe in. As you breathe out, come up slowly back into Vajrasana. Like I said in a previous class, and I don't know which one, yoga is usually very long sessions, and I've traditionally spent 2 hours or 3 hours in a class, because you just learn this, you come back, you try it again, you come back, you try it again, you come back, you try it again, and then the teacher says, all right, let's do the whole class. We just not even begun the class. That's where it becomes an intense workout. At the end, it's not about calories. The intensity is you become so intensely absorbed in who you are, it's almost magical. That takes time. But 20 minutes is good too. Let's finish the session with deep breathing. 5 rounds, let's do it together. Listen to the sound of your breath. Breathe through the throat. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go slowly this time. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One last time. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe out gently, open your eyes. I say open my eyes because I close my eyes. If you're watching the TV, that's all right. But eventually when you start breathing, you're automatically drawn inward. So your eyes close, your ears listen to the sounds within. That's where in Raja Yoga, it's an important state where your senses starts getting drawn inward, which is why I assume you close your eyes. Let's turn our hearts and minds to the wise words of Ratanjit. And before we meet again, have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you.
Namaste. The power in me bows to the power in you, unifying us into oneness. All of our truths are relative and conditional. We base them on data we gather through defective filters such as our ego, greed, fear, and insecurities. That is why when two people hear or read the same information, their conclusions can be so different. Until we unveil our uncontaminated self, free of these defective filters, we cannot be truthful. By recognizing this truth and living in line with it, our pain and suffering disappear, and we lead a life that is completely stress-free. May the power within you enrich and empower your day.